Beauty Tribe. You already know who it is. It's your girl Maeve Beauty, back to you with another video. And y'all, we is outside today. We is outside with the story time. And as you guys can tell from the title above, this is a hot story time. Y'all is about to wake and bake with me while I give y'all the tea on this highly requested video. Yes, this is about the time that your girl almost got caught up in the basement. And this was during the time that my sister was pregnant and everything. Like, yeah, your girl was risking it all. I was risking it all. Okay, we gonna give my boo at the time a name, but I don't know. He gonna be named my little yeah. That's what we gonna call him, my little yeah. Cause he was my little yeah for a little minute, but it ain't last that long. And if y'all want a story time on that, I might give it to y'all, cause this really ain't that much tea. But all right, so boom. This is when we was still living in DC in our old house and everything. And the way it was set up, it's like underneath our front porch, you can have somebody crawl under it and get into the window to get into the basement, and nobody will ever know that you had somebody in the house, right? So that's what I did. Did I sneak him? No. I didn't sneak him underneath the porch. That's how he got out. But remember that. We're going to say that for later. So the way that I got him in the house, it was off the late night. Everybody sleep. My grandmother was in the back room sleep, knocked out and everything. And everybody know that I be going in and out the house sometimes. Like, I just be sitting on the front porch, just chilling, whatever the case may be. So he straight off work and everything. He used to work at Ma Pizza. He straight off work. He comes to my house. Now, we had already planned for the day that we was going to see each other. We was going to link. And I had told him, I was like, yeah, I'm going to sneak you in. Because, like, it's going to be a sweet night. Everybody sleep. I'm going to sneak you in. So, he's just like, all right, bet. I'm on my way. All right, he on his way. I'm texting him. But a part of me is also getting nervous at the same time. Because I'm like, I am not trying to get caught. Like, I'm not trying to get caught. But whatever, I want to see my boo. I want to see my little yeah. I had the basement set up nice. I'm like, okay, the TV playing. I'm going to stay down here for a long time. Because if I just randomly come down here after I've been upstairs all day, everybody going to be like, what is she in the basement for? But if I stay in the basement, work out, do this, that, and the third, nobody gonna pay me no mind. They're just gonna think that, oh, she just chilling in the basement to be chilling in the basement. That's what it was. So boom, my little yeah come through. He's just like, I'm outside. I said, stay right there. I'm about to come get you. Like, I'm about to come get you. So I go upstairs. I open the door. I'm like, come, like, hurry up, be quiet. Make sure your footsteps match mine. Even when we was going down the steps, I'm like, make sure your footsteps match mine. Excuse me, Mr. Bird. Yes, you. Because I'm looking at this red J right here. It's in my face, y'all. But yeah, so my little yeah come through. Everything is sweet, y'all. Like, we downstairs, we chilling. We ate, we vibing out. Da-da-da. So, we do the do. And y'all, right after we do the do. Right after we do the do. It's cool, though, because I had already had shit set up. Like, the curtains was already down. The window was halfway open. So, just in case he needed to do, it will be easy. And I told him, I said, the minute you run under there, like, stay under the porch for a minute, like 5 minutes, count to 5, and then run from under and figure that out. Because I don't want nobody trying to go downstairs, trying to see anything, and trying to be like, oh, who's running down our steps? Like, I didn't want nobody seeing him and then putting two and two together. Let me let y'all know how God snitched on me, y'all. God snitched on me. Y'all, mind you, this boy was in the house probably by like 15 minutes. The most, if anything. He was in there for, I'm lying, he was probably in there for about 45 minutes max. 45 minutes max, because we did eat, we did watch TV, we did vibe out and chill for a little bit before he got some. So we had to be downstairs for like 45 minutes the max, right? And luckily in our old house, the way that our steps was set up, why are these planes so close? And it looked like a little military plane, y'all. Sorry that I just got off the subject like that. But it's like, this the second plane that I done seen flying over my house. This close and that big. Anyways, let's get back to the story. So, good. So, the way that our house was set up, it's like, if you coming from the top floor, the third floor, before you get to the basement, we can hear you running down the steps or walking down the steps, because that's how loud our steps were. So, I hear my mother coming down the steps. And off bucks, I knew, like, I ain't even about to wait. I ain't even about to be like, go hide in the closet, whatever. I said, get out the fucking window. I said, go. I was like, my mother's about to come down here. Like, go. He was like, how you know? He's trying to talk. He's trying to make it seem like, oh, ain't nobody coming. I'm tripping. I'm being paranoid. I'm like, no, boy, get out. Like, get out, just get out. I'm like, okay, just get out. So he runs out, like he runs, jumps on the bed, jumps out the window. Go. I close it real quick, put the curtain back up, and I laid in the bed. My bad, didn't mean to kick the chair. I laid in the bed, y'all, like, I'm just chilling down here watching TV, like, ain't shit. As soon as my mother busted in the room, she said, tell that little boy, I said, get out my house. Turn the TV off and go upstairs. I'm like, what are you talking about? Ain't no boy in the house. I don't know what you talking about. She was like, girl, I want to hear. God already told me that you had a little boy down here. That's why I came straight down the steps. She was like, I was asleep. And it just so happens that your sister's sitting here and she went into labor and she's calling my phone, and now I'm down here telling you to get that little boy out of my house. And I'm like, yo, hey, yo, you gotta be kidding. Why? Like, you would go into labor now, like out of all things. Luckily it was my mother that ran down the steps and not my dad, because that would have been something else. When I tell you that would have been something else, yeah, it would have been something else. But to each his own. I'm glad it was kind of my mother and not my father, because even though that he was already out the house, if it was my dad probably would have peeped and just like went to the window and everything himself and figured some shit out. But he was still upstairs, like trying to get ready so they can go to the hospital and do all that, because my sister was about to give birth. But I was blaming my sister. I was like, God, how you gonna snitch on me like this? Like, I know I was in the wrong, but dang, did you really have to tell my mother? I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, but at least I ain't get caught. At least after he left, I'm thinking this boy was gone, right? I call him. I go upstairs and I call him. He's like, bro, can I go now? I was like, you ain't leave? He was like, nah, I'm still sitting under the porch. I was like, boy, run. I'm like, my parents are about to leave the house because my sister's about to go into labor. Run. Like, I'm like, run before somebody catches you. So as soon as he runs out and dips, he was like, bruh, like, me and him still on the phone, and I hear him just booking it. He gets to the end of my block. He was like, bruh, I almost got caught by your father. I said, what you mean? He was like, as soon as I ran off the porch and down them steps and ran down the street, yo, I heard that door open. I was like, yo, you gotta be freaking kidding me, yo. Like, what the heck? And it's just like, it's already for the simple fact that my cousins and everybody before me have done some bullshit like this where everybody is already on Tint. And because I'm the baby of the family on both sides, everybody just like, yeah, we gotta watch out for Maeve. We gotta watch out for Maeve because she gonna be on that time too. And I was just like, yo, like, it's so funny how things happen. Like, if I didn't hear her coming down the steps, y'all, we would have got caught. We would have got caught in that basement. And I know this video was kind of quick, but also that's because I'm rushing it, because there's a lot of construction and everything going on outside. Nature is very, very loud right now. So yeah, but that was a highly requested video. I just thought about that the other day, and I had made an Instagram post about it, and it was just like a couple of stories, and I told everybody pick which one they want to hear. And between this one and it's another one, I gotta go look back at that poll, but this one was the highest rating. So I was like, I'm gonna make sure I get this video out for y'all and tell y'all this story about how your girl almost got caught. And yes, there has been plenty of other times. If you guys would like to hear more stories about my basement shenanigans and stuff like that when I was a teenager in high school, everything, I got y'all, because this is not the first time your girl almost got caught in the basement. Did I risk it plenty of times after that? Yes, I definitely did. And now that I'm older, I don't have no shame in my game. Never did, but back then, would I have been telling stories about it? Fuck no. Why? So I can get caught up in my mother, be like, I knew it. Now that I'm older, if she sees this video and be like, I knew it, I'm be like, yeah, ma, I did. I was sneaking people in. Can't beat me now. She'll probably still be like, I could beat you now. Hey y'all, if I get beaten for this video, I'm gonna get y'all story time, because we be grown, right, and acting like we can't get beatings, and our parents are still our parents. They can whip that belt out if they want to. But other than that, thank you guys for staying. Wouldn't be a Maeve Beauty video if I didn't get tongue tied. But to my beauties and my beasts was popping, to my new subbies, hey, thank you for joining the tribe. And to my new viewers, if you like this story time, girl, boys, y'all, I got plenty much more coming. So don't worry, this is just a few, this is just a little taste and everything. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope it gave you a little bit laugh. Let me know if you guys have some similar stories that you can tell me down in the comment sections down below, because I know we all almost got caught up in a basement or caught up in a house or just caught up being sneaky in our younger days. So let me know some of your stories and everything down in the comment sections down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. Turn on your post notifications so that you are notified every time your girl drops a new video. Go ahead and finish hitting your little shalom. And that's that on that. I'm gonna save his name as Lil Yeah because there may be a couple more videos about him. We gonna see. No, there definitely is, because I gotta let y'all know how I met Lil Yeah, how me and Lil Yeah fell out, how I ran into Lil Yeah baby mother and found out he had a child. Like, I gotta let y'all know all about Lil Yeah, but in a minute. This is a good introduction for him, how me and Lil Yeah almost got caught up in a basement. So let me stop playing with y'all, because y'all know I'm Lil Get up. Y'all. Peace, love, blessings, and we out. Bye, y'all.
I just wake up, you know.